younger, and it's kind of a now or never for me. I've done so many different types of bands, and I've spent a lot of my life doing full-time work and just having music as a hobby, and now we've decided that's what we're doing, so we're doing it and we're giving it a go. If it all goes wrong, then at least I give it a good go. So we're practicing 2 new songs tonight, hopefully.
Yeah.
That we're going to try and get into the Eddie and Hot Rods gig. Well, one of them.
Probably
We probably won't get both of them in.
It's going to be interesting.
But we haven't written a new song for a while, have we?
No, it's been a long time. No, it's been a long time.
I need to be longer. Right. I'm the sort of person that if I think it's all, if I think something seems really hard, I just have to do more to make it good.
I really like the song, so I guess that says something. And I just like the buzz of playing them for new people. So I think that's what keeps it fresh, is that we're not just playing the same places and doing the same songs. We're at different places, so we can sort of see what reaction our songs get.
Yes. Now with you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Here we go.
If you're playing in a good band, your personal music knowledge and you developing on the positive way. And even you're not recognized, but you're playing much better than, for example, a year ago.
We've always just had a really strong connection musically, and really easy to bounce off each other, and we work really well together, and it's almost like a little family in a way.
Being in a band with my husband is actually great. People might think, oh God, you're together all the time, blah, blah, blah. But it's good because he helps me, writing lyrics, he'll give me his opinion at home, and he's got an interest in it because it's for our own songs, so I really enjoy it. We spend all our time, talking about the Strays, living the Strays, that's all we do really. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
You're in it together, so for our relationship and for the band aspect, it works really well. When we are gigging, we don't really act like a couple either. It's not like we're all lovey-dovey, but we know we've got each other's back.
Yeah.
I like that.
We're all really good friends, we all get on really well. It's just because we really enjoy doing it, and I hope we're all on the same page and going in the same direction. It's when you go in different directions and you start to want different things that it kind of falls apart.
It's really important, that type of music connection what we have at the Strays. It took me 2 years to find the Strays, and I'm really happy they are really good musicians.
As well as being bandmates and musicians, we are just all fantastic friends as well, and we feel like we can, in a good way, say anything to each other and just be really open about everything, which just makes it really easy to work together.
I don't like a lot of fuss around me when I'm about to gig. I like to be able to have half an hour to go and warm up and chill, really. Don't always get that, but that's my ideal, is just to calm down, because I just don't like feeling up and fraught before I go on.
You're always going to have some low points, and you've got to push through it and perform. You know, if you've got bad sound or you've got bad whatever, if you're feeling crap that day, you've got to do it anyway.
We get quite nervous before most performances actually as a band because we're all quite perfectionists, I think. It's like we've got a little technical curse on us, we always say, because like our sound checks are always awful.
Sometimes I might just need to say, just take 5 minutes, you know, go and sit in a room or sit in the car or something and just take yourself out of the situation.
We have a lot of low points. We can get really affected by a really bad gig. I'll spend a day crying, but I don't know how the other guys do it. It's quite hard to keep up.
We put a lot into our shows and it's physically quite exhausting, especially travelling as well. So just being able to find time to relax, particularly with me and Estelle being a couple, we need to sort of separate ourselves from the strays sometimes, which can be difficult. The main thing we want on stage is just to be able to hear everything and nothing be too loud, and it was just the bass was really booming for some reason and no one could figure it out. So it's not a great feeling when you come off stage from a sound check and you're already worrying about what it's going to be like when we actually play the set. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not so great, but we're always experiencing something, and yeah, I just love it. I don't know what I'd do without it.
It's probably the happiest place I can be, really. I'm not very good myself, you know, in normal day life. I've got really bad social anxiety a lot of the time. So being on stage is I just let it all out. It's really nice.
When I'm on stage, I honestly feel at home, and I absolutely love it. Off stage, I'm extremely shy and extremely awkward, but as soon as I get on stage holding a guitar, I feel right at home, and I'm in my element. I love it so much.
Before the Strays, I used to get really nervous when I were playing in bands, and we'd get a gig booked, and a couple of weeks before I'd get really nervous about it and hope that it would get cancelled. But thankfully I've overcome that now, and when we're all together doing our own stuff, it's brilliant. Never really thrown myself into the performances before until the Strays, so I think that's part of it as well. It's just sort of letting go, really.
Playing live, I love it. I know visually you cannot see on me, because what you can see on the stage, 3 of them jumping around all over the place, and then on the left side the bass guitarist was standing just like that. Trust me, I really enjoy it. I'm just not the jumping around person, because I'm focusing on what I'm playing and I'm enjoying the sound.
This is actually a brand new song. We've never played it before.